What's up guys, DubWar here and welcome back to another Clash of Clans video. Today we're gonna go ahead and do some clan war raids, and I know that these aren't exactly the most exciting to watch, but the first raid that we go for is probably like the most epic thing that has happened to me in a while. So let's get right into this episode. I'm gonna check what number I am so that way I can go ahead and attack my mirror opponent. So I'm number 13 and let's go check out their number 13's base. So my first impression on this base is, oh shit, this is not good. I know that wall upgrades shouldn't scare you because, I mean, literally it's like one level more than a level 9 wall, which is easy to get through, right? But I don't know, it's just for me personally, because I don't have very much experience with bases like this where the upgrades are really high, and especially walls, I get a little bit nervous, you know? And even though I know how to attack this base, I just get worried with my baby heroes getting stuck behind a wall or something like that, and then my troops get all like smeared off the screen or something. I don't know. I just get a little bit panicky with these bases, but obviously I'm still gonna give it a go. In general, I'm a little bit more confident with attacking this base rather than being nervous in attacking it. So I'm gonna come in from the left side. I'm gonna put down 3 wall breakers on the bottom part and then 3 wall breakers on the top part to try and make as many open compartments as possible. And just in a second here, I'm gonna put down my golems, one on the top, one on the bottom, and one in the middle, and then I'm gonna put down the rest of my wall breakers to open up that last compartment there and get my golem to go for that cannon. Next I'm going to do is put down all my wizards, my witches, and then I'm going to put down the poison spell on the clan castle troops along with a rage spell. At this point I've also put down my barbarian king, my archer queen, my P.E.K.K.A, and there's just so much stuff happening right now that it's actually a little bit hard to commentate over this just because there's such a huge cluster of troops in the middle that I don't really know what's going on. I have to be paying attention to the Inferno Towers, so I did put down my first free spell right there. It looks like a lot of the witches and wizards are also going towards the center. The Barbarian King went off a little bit to the top part, but luckily my Archer Queen is sticking around in the middle along with a couple witches. Actually, there's a lot of my witches right in the very center. There's 4 of them from what I just saw right there, so they're going to take out the Town Hall here in just a second. We already did get the 1 star. We're at 60%. There we go, we got the Town Hall, so we're at 62% now, and from here on out is just to see like if I'm able to get any further in this base percentage-wise. So we're actually doing really well right now. We're at 69% to 70%. Had to use my queen's ability right there. She was getting too low, so she's going to take out that X-Bow, and maybe she's going to take out this Inferno Tower. Now, there's a couple troops on the bottom part here. They're taking out those outside buildings. The Arch Queen was actually able to take out that Inferno Tower just before she went down, and at this point, I do have 6 archers on me, so I'm going to try to take out some of these outside buildings and see how much further I can get with percent. And we're at 76, and in just a second here, my troops are going to clean up those outside buildings, and we're going to walk away with 80% 2-star victory against a base that was pretty well upgraded. And honestly, I really wasn't expecting those results just because usually with bases like that, I do find myself getting the 2-star victory because I know how to get to the Town Hall strategically, but it usually cuts off at like 50-60% area, and I've never actually gotten that far into a base. If my heroes were like a little higher, maybe like level 30 both, I could maybe get 100% on a base like that, so that's nice to see. Anyways, here we are with the next raid, and this guy's base is a little better upgraded when it comes down to his defensive towers compared to the last base that we went for, and I'm gonna do something pretty similar with the last raid. I'm gonna come in from the left side and use pretty much the exact same tactic, and the only reason I'm attacking from the side is because I'm gonna be pretty close to his Archer Queen and also his Inferno Tower, and there's no real way of luring out his clan castle, so I'm not gonna bother with that. I made a bunch of open compartments. I put down like all my wall breakers to make sure they get through to that compartment where that air defense is in that Tesla. First free spell goes down, a giant bomb comes up, which I didn't really think through, and I think it actually took out a large amount of my troops, so that kind of sucks. We'll see how this goes though, because all of my troops are right in the very center right now. So I put down my second free spell and also my second rage spell, and it looks like my troops did sweep up the Town Hall, but the only thing I have to worry about right now is the fact that all of my troops are right in the very center of this guy's base, and we do need to get that 2-star 50%. We're at 39% right now, and if you take a look at how many troops I have in the middle of this guy's base, they're pretty much all gone at this point, and I do have my Archer Queen and her abilities, so maybe that'll save us here, but check out what happens here in just a second. So Archer Queen is going to take out this Tesla, and then she's going to jump over this wall. Actually, not yet. I had to use her ability there. She jumps over, and then she just kind of stands there and doesn't do anything, and she almost takes out that mortar, but not quite, and really not too sure what was going through her head right there because she jumped over the wall, and she was still under her ability, and then she just kind of like stood there for a couple seconds and let herself get killed. So I don't really know what's going on there, but anyways, luckily I do have my cleanup archers to save the day. They're going to take out these outside buildings, and then we're going to walk away with 54% 2-star victory, a prime example as to what I was talking about earlier. When it comes to bases like this, I know how to get to the town hall, but my biggest issue after is that I can't really push out my troops further than that. I feel like I get to the middle really easily, but then my troops all get stuck there and die off really quick, and then I have to worry about actually getting the cleanup. And then when I do get the cleanup, I usually end off the raid around like 50-60%, which is kind of bummer because I'd really like to get even further than that. Anyways, we are back in the base, and I'm gonna go ahead and actually do an upgrade. It's about time that I spend this dark elixir, so I'm gonna go ahead and get my king to, I was gonna say queen, my king to level 19, and I'm not gonna upgrade my archer queen. I think I want to keep her around for now, and as soon as my barbarian king finishes upgrading, I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade him one more time and get him to level 20, and then get my archer queen up to level 30. So anyways, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please make sure to smack that like button down below. It helps me out a bunch, and I will see you all tomorrow. So peace, guys, and keep clashing.